Adventure is a mindset, but knowing what's out there is half the battle. And that is where this series of short inspiration travel videos comes in. I nerd out about adventures, and you get a weekly dose of wanderlust. And this week, we are crossing swimming with whale sharks off our bucket list. Being able to see them in their natural habitat is so much more rewarding, and I don't think I stopped smiling for about 3 days afterwards. You will basically jump into the water, and the guides always try to point you in the direction of where it was at the surface, because it will be gone from the surface into the depths within a matter of seconds. So you have a small window where you can see them in their natural habitat. I got really lucky because, I'm sorry, I get so excited when I talk about this. A small one actually came to the surface, and as he was diving down, I kind of kept an eye on the silhouette, and I tried my hardest to swim along and keep an eye on it, and I actually got really lucky because it came back up to the surface and swam there for, I don't know, it must have been like maybe 10-15 seconds, but it was probably the 10-15 best seconds of my life. So I swam along it a little bit, and yeah, it was just absolutely amazing. Now, if you don't know, whale sharks are the largest fish in the ocean, and they are filter feeders, which means they're perfectly harmless to us, and they just feed on like little krill and stuff. They can basically be found all over the world in warmer waters, anywhere from Mexico to India to Tanzania to the Philippines. I decided to make this dream come true in Belize. Non-interference is highly encouraged in Belize, and that means that they don't feed the whales in order to attract them, and you're not allowed to get close to or touch the whales or go in the water with selfie sticks or anything like that. And that is honestly the reason why I chose to do it here. On that note, I know that there are some more popular, well-known places for this where this policy isn't really that encouraged, one of those being OSLOB in the Philippines. There they feed the whales, and so your chance of seeing them are obviously better, but that does have a lasting and damaging effect on the animals, so I'm not a really big fan of that. So keeping our planet in mind, you can still cross this item off your bucket list. It may just take a little bit of patience, a little bit of luck, and some strong legs, because let me tell you, these guys are fast. I decided to do the tour more than once because these are wild animals, and seeing them does take a little bit of luck. So I went twice, and I got lucky on the second time. Now you might get lucky on the first, who knows? Just be aware that you may have to go more than once. I feel like I still sound ridiculous. I just had my wisdom teeth out like a week ago. If you want to see me look really ridiculous, I'll link that right there. I think it's there. You'll be spending a lot of time out on the open ocean, outside of the reef, meaning that there are larger waves. If you're inclined to get seasick, you might want to bring some Dramamine, because we did have a few people that actually got ill on our tour. One of them, I think, was my sister, actually. And then, basically, you will wait. You will wait and search. And the best time to see them in places like Belize or Mexico is between March and April, all the way up until August, especially around the full moon. So what are you waiting for? Book that ticket and cross that off your bucket list. Until next time, be good to one another, be good to our planet, and keep adventuring.